Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. Today we've got Secret Lair announcements from Pulsecon. They had a panel. They told us of all the cool Secret Lairs that are coming up, and we got a lot to go over. So we're gonna get right into it. But before we do that, don't forget comment, like, subscribe here on YouTube. Follow. We're on Rumble now. If you like Rumble, check us out over there under Captain Clyde. So all the links in the description below. So let's take a look at what we got coming from Secret Lair and what we think about it. So that's right, we have another land set. Now with that being said, this is a pretty land. I do like this. However, with Secret Lair normally being around 29 non-foil, 29.99 non-foil, 39.99 foil, um, you're still paying. I mean, for 5 land, you're basically doing $7, $8 a land. If it's worth it to you, more power to you. I'd rather them sell this than anything else, than other card reprints because it's just aggravating, drives down price, yada yada yada. We talked about that before in the videos. But Secret Lair is not in a good spot, and they're not doing well. And also, um, they're paying for all this extra art for lands, which I honestly think they should just put these into the new sets that come out and just run them that way. But whatever, they think they're making money. So, with that said, here's the other 4 cards. As you can see, they are very pretty. They got kind of a watercolor style. Although this doesn't look watercolor, but it probably is. But this beautiful island, I mean, the swamp's okay, I guess. Mountain's pretty sweet. If this is the kind of art style you're in, this is definitely right up your alley. Um, I would say it probably sells okay at best. Again, we're getting inundated so much with cards that it makes you wonder how much something is worth and is it even worth buying. So with that being said, what we really need to start looking at is Universes Beyond, because that's really taken off because nostalgia really does drive the wallet, as we've said before. We do have some more lands to look at. We've got this stuff, which I guess is some kind of weird pixel land from Windows. Um, Not my thing. I don't think it's really anybody's thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. It kind of gives you a little nostalgia for the old 8-bit days. Here's the rest of them. I mean, whatever, I guess. But yeah, probably 29.99 non-foil, 39.99 foil. If they're more than that, I don't think anybody's gonna buy them. And I just don't think there's gonna be a market for this kind of style, except for a select few people who really enjoy this kind of stuff. So it is what it is. Now we get to the interesting ones. That's right, that's the Concealed Courtyard, and those are Daleks. This is the Dalek Secret Lair of land, where basically they've reprinted all the lands from Commander. God, what's that? I forget what it's even called now. It's not doubling season. Oh my God, what was the box set? Anyway, Conspiracy, and what have you. But these have been reprinted a lot. The only people these going to really apply to, as far as one of them, are big Doctor Who fans. And that's cool if that's your jam. I'm all for it. But in an overall scenario, again, this is going to be a small niche market, not too wide stretching, and probably won't sell as much as they think. I'm gonna guess these are gonna be around $39.99 and 40 for non-foil, $49.99 for foil. This is the black-white one. Obviously, here are the rest: Botanical Sanctum, Inspiring Vantage, Blooming Marsh, and Spire Bluff Canal. Um, oh wait, I'm sorry. These are not the Commander lands. These are the fast lands. Um, but still, same scenario. The fast lands have been reprinted before, in a couple sets, so they've lost a lot of their value, and they were reprinted here recently. Um, just to be honest, they were in a previous set, um, or product, uh, that honestly had just I think it just rotated out not too long ago. So, and because of that reinfusion into standard from them, the price of these lands have went down a lot to $2 or $3 a piece. So, not a lot of value here. It'd been more value actually if they were Commander lands, which is why I thought they were, because they're coming out with the Doctor Who thing, which is going. It's obviously a straight to Commander product. So sorry about that. My bad. Um, I made a boo boo. Boo boo. Hey boo boo. Anyway, so also on the Doctor Who train, we have an Angel Secret Lair from Doctor Who. Or angel themed anyway, flying themed, what have you, of blinding, or I'm sorry, of Weeping Angels. This one in particular is the Blinding Angel reprint. 2/4 flyer for 5. Deals combat damage to a player. They skip their next combat phase. I mean, what have you. Again, here's the rest of the other Weeping Angels that we have, which is an Angel of Serenity. I don't know how that works into a Weeping Angel, but I mean, I'm not that. I mean, maybe because of around them or something. I'm not real big on the show, so you're gonna have to give me a little bit of slack. I don't have time to watch all 5,000 episodes. Um, the Angel of Ruins, very interesting take on that as a Statue of Liberty. The Restoration Angel and Sublime Angel. Again, only 2 mythics in here, and those don't see a whole lot of play. This is probably going to be $39.99 non-foil, $49.99 foil, and even with that price tag, this is going to be rough to find value in this. Again, niche market of Doctor Who fans. Those guys are great. If you're into this, more power to you. But collecting as a whole, I don't think a lot of people are going to care. Resto has had so many reprints, it's ridiculous. And these other Angels just don't see a whole lot of play. It's just how it is. And they just came out with an Angel Secret Lair Commander deck that had a couple of these in it. Not with alternate arts, some maybe did, but point being, they've just released an Angel deck that had a Restoration Angel in it. I don't know about the other ones. I don't remember the entire deck, even though we covered the video, but I know Resto was in there. So how many times in Secret Lair are you going to reprint the same card before people just stop buying it because there's no value in it? So keep that in mind. Moving on. Next we have, oh yes, we have Creepshow Secret Lair. Um, Again, this kind of follows the same thing as Doctor Who. This is probably a little more widespread, but even in saying that, I'm not sure that it is, as this too is kind of a niche market, but this is more my style as being from the States and growing up during this time frame. I was real big on Creepshow, horror movies. There's a whole horror genre. It's pretty hot right now. I'm not even going to lie. So these secret layers might go a lot better. Plus, there's a lot more cards. If these cards are previewed this way, how they're bundled from what I saw are actually secret layer. Now, we know secret layers are normally 4 to 5 cards. There's quite a few in these different secret layers for Creepshow. So maybe they split this up. Maybe they don't. We'll have to wait and see. But we have the Unholy Grotto. Not the best card, but just the art and the Creepshow thing is, I mean, what more do you want in life? The whole 10-cent magazine thing. You have Holy Grotto front and back. It's fantastic. Over here we have Noxus Ghoul. Not one of the best cards, but we have it front and back. These are going to probably be, from my guessing, dual-sided cards. We've seen these in the past. They've done this with the Eldrazi when they turn them into cereal boxes, which I thought was really cool. So it's kind of neat to see it again. But it does make you wonder which side would you use, because I'll be honest with you, I like to display both sides of this because this is just my jam. Oh, this is just my jam. So there's 2 cards there. We'll get 1 card here. This looks like the Death Baron, zombie wizard, 2/2. Not too bad. Not exactly the art I was looking for, but the art itself is just cool. I just don't think it matches up well, but it is still the art. So again, I'm definitely down with this. So this is card 3, so maybe it is a 5-card set once we get through all of it. Again, guys, I clip this stuff and we go at it. I have a reaction just like you guys do when we see it for the first time. Not a bad card, not a great card, but it's okay. Again, this is going to be really strung on the Creepshow IP. Here we have Grimgrin, Corpseborn. This is actually a commander that sees a little bit of play. So this might make this deck a little more popular. Again, I love this. A good picture of him. Creepshow. Oh, it's just beautiful. Then over here we have Zombie Master, the old go-to goat of zombies. Not the most popular card as far as money goes, but a popular card as far as flavor goes. Again, here's two more cards for the set, front and back again. I think this Creepshow one is really cool. And to be honest with you, I might even pick this one up just because I like the Creepshow genre. I like the horror genre. It's really, I just miss all that cool 80s and 90s horror. Again, the only drawback to this, one thing I do like it's dual sided, so you get extra art, but at the same time, I'd want to display this probably. And you're gonna have to pick what side you want, so that's gonna be we'll just say a challenge in itself. So yeah, but still, $39.99 probably, and $49.99 for foil. Um, Card value wise, for what the cards are, not a lot of value. Nostalgia IP wise, I think this is a home run hit, probably about a B plus. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a good product, I think. Now, moving on. Yes, yes, you do see it. It is the Princess Bride. So they're doing a Princess Bride one. Um, Good cult classic love story comedy. Call it what you will. It's got a lot of things in it. I think it's great. I love it. Kind of glad they're doing one. We'll see if the cards are up to par. So we're starting off with Silence, which is instant. Your opponent can't cast spells this turn. This card is barely a dollar or two at best. So not that great. Good art though. I miss Andre the Giant. He's a good guy. Um, but yeah, so that's okay. So let's see what else we have in the actual set. We got some good ones. We got Vizzini, the criminal mastermind, who apparently is Baral, chief of compliance. We have Miracle Max, the unemployed, who is Marcheska, the Black Rose. I don't know how that lines up, but whatever. We have Rodents of Unusual Size, which is the Pack Rat. Boy, we haven't seen that card in a while. And then we have Battle of Wits. This is probably the most coolest one here, which is the epic scene of the two battling it out with Wesley and Vizzini on where the poison is in the cup, yada yada yada. It's great. I love the art on these. I think these are pretty. Pack Rat's okay. Marcheska's a great card. Baral, Battle of Wits, I don't think anybody cares about, but the art itself is just phenomenal. Um, I'm excited about this one. And that's 5, but guess what? There's more. We actually have Wesley himself, the Dread Pirate Roberts, who is Flynn the Fangbearer. Kind of makes sense because he can death touch you to death because he was a great fencer. Buttercup, the princess, who is Sisay Weatherlight Captain. So is Sisay a princess now? Is that how that works? Anyway, and then we have Fezzik, Rhyming Giant. Brom Stouthorn. So we haven't seen him in a while. He's white, red, and 2 for the 4/4 life linker. Red and tap, sacrifice another creature. Fezzik deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to target player or planeswalker. Great card, love Fezzik. And then we have Inago, Avenging Swordsman. I probably said that wrong. I'm so tired. He's actually Samut, Voice of Dissent. I don't think he should have been something better than that. But anyway, Flash, Double Strike, Vigilance, Haste. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Other creatures you control have haste. Untap another target creature. So this is a great Princess Bride set. If all these cards come in one set, I think this is easily a $79.99 non-foil, $89.99 foil. If this set is $39.99 and $49.99, I think it's a steal. With that being said, I am a Princess Bride cult boy, fanboy, call it what you will. I love this. I might get these just to have them for myself and put them up somewhere. Again, this is that whole 80s, 90s nostalgia style thing. Plus, there are good cards in here. Samut's okay. Sisay's okay. Sisay's pretty good. He's played Commander. Finn. Marcheska. There's some serious value in the Princess Bride set. So, it's going to be interesting. The price when it comes out is going to be the real deal breaker on whether or not I would buy something like this. And I'll keep you up to date on that. So, moving on. Next we have, oh yes, The Evil Dead. And I cannot describe enough how much I want this set. It's probably going to be awful. It's probably going to be bad. I haven't looked at all the cards yet because I'm going to get my first reaction with you guys. But I am a big Evil Dead fan. It is definitely a cult following, but it is the mainstay in that 80-90 horror genre that was just phenomenal. We get the zombie token of the girl, which is just great. The whole Cheryl scenario and scene was disgusting, disturbing, and fantastic all at the same time. Um, and then we get Destroy the Dead, which is Vanquish the Horde. Uh, Not the best wrath, but makes sense with Evil Dead since it's an evil demonic horde kind of style. If you know the movie, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It makes sense for that to be the wrath, and I'm okay with that. And kind of pretty good on flavor, so it's really cool. I like the art with Ash here, just fantastic. So what else do we got to offer for the Evil Dead Secret Lair? Well, let's take a look. Oh, we have Ash himself. Destined Survivor, which is actually the Pure Steel Paladin. That is fantastic. I don't think he should have been a Pure Steel Paladin because he wasn't exactly Paladin-like, but he is powerful like the Pure Steel Paladin. So 2 white, 2/2. You put an equipment on him, you get to draw a card. Metalcraft. If you control 3 or more equipment you control equips for 0. Ash is about the equipment, chainsaw on the arm. That's the only thing I think we're missing here is we didn't get the chainsaw on his arm. He's holding the chainsaw in this picture, though, so I'm going to let that one slide. But I really think we should have got the chainsaw. Maybe the chainsaw be the secret card like Lucille was for Walking Dead. That would be so sweet. And then here we have Nombi's Incarnation, which is 3 black and 3. It's the zombie apocalypse sorcery. All zombie creature cards from graveyards on the battlefield tap, then destroy all humans. Fantastic, iconic part of the movie. Good card, sees commander play. We have Cabinet of the Dead, which is Field of the Dead. Get it? Get it? Enters the battlefield tap, 1 colorless. When you have 6 or more land, control 7 or more lands with different names. Every time a land comes into play, you make a zombie. So on point. That is, magnifique. That is the bee's knees. And then we have Linda, Cardarian Queen, which is actually Varia the Lich Queen. Very nice. Blue, black, and white zombie wizard 4/4. Whenever you attack 1 or more zombies, draw that many cards. Then discard that many cards. You gain that much life. 2, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. Create a 2/2 zap zombie. Another great card. Doesn't see a whole lot of action, but does see commander play. This may be a little skewed in my personal opinion, but I'm gonna buy this Evil Dead because I want to display this as well. I cannot stress enough how much I want to take cards like this, put them into a frame, and start displaying them on my wall. And I need to do that sometime soon, so I can show you guys that in a video. But anyway, I think this may be biased, so grain of salt. The cost of this will definitely be the one that's going to make or break it. I give this an A- just as it sits. I mean, you've got the Lich Queen, you've got Pure Steel Paladin, you've got Field of the Dead, you've got Zombie Apocalypse. All these are really good cards. Zombie Apocalypse might be being the weak. Destroy the Dead, great commander card. A zombie token, like, this is hitting on all cylinders for good cards. If this comes out around $29 or $39.99 for non-foil and $39 to $49 for foil, easy an A-. If this is $29.99, we're talking A+. If it's $39.99, probably A-, just card value-wise. But I think this is going to be popular, and if it's not, it's good enough for me, and this is going to be one that this fanboy is definitely going to pick up at the end of the day. So if you're with me out there, put some comments down below because I just love the Evil Dead. And Ash is the man. So, yeah, thanks a lot for watching. That is the entire Secret Lair spoils we got from Pulsecon this weekend. Hope you liked it. Hope it meant something to you. All in all, we got definitely some D's, a couple B's, and almost some creeping into A territory, which may be a little biased on my part. But hey, I think they're finally getting to the point where they're doing some things I think are a little better. But at the end of the day, These are kind of niche markets with select people who like them. Will it be good enough to make the sales that they're looking for with Secret Lair being on the down dip? So until next time, be kind, guys, and as always, I hope to see you across from the game table.